Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy. I'm the owner of Walnut Creek Bath Boutique, and today I have another quick tip for you for the Soapmaker 3 program. And when we create lotions or creams or different things of emulsions, we have usually a heated water phase, a heated oil phase, a cool down phase, all those different kind of phases. And how do you go about getting that in your recipe to break that up? I'm going to show you that today. Also, sometimes your recipes will have just like a phase A, phase B, phase C. I have some of those where I just want to break them up into different phases. So it's not really necessarily a heated phase or a cool down phase, but they're different parts of a recipe. And every once in a while, you just want a line break, right? So you just want a line break in between certain ingredients. And so again, this is what we're talking about today. So shouldn't take long. I have a test recipe up that I am working on a formulation with my this orange body cream that I have. And you will see that I have a miscellaneous category with a heated water phase. Down here I have the, where's my heated oil phase? And then down here I have a cool down phase. And so how I created this is I go to my supplies and go over to additives, and I have a category of miscellaneous. Sit it. Okay. My dog's walking, clacking. So I have a miscellaneous category, and in here, this is where I created an ingredient called cool down phase. Let's see, I have phase A through E. I have a space, just a space, heat, cool phase. I have a heated oil phase, heated water phase, and then, like I said, the cool down phase. So that's kind of how I that's how I created them. You just come to your folders, create some sort of category where you're going to keep those. And that could be just a phase category, you know, instead of miscellaneous, maybe you just put phases and you list all your phases in there. That would be pretty cool, actually. I like that idea. So back to my recipe. Did I delete it? Oh no, it's behind here. Okay. So back to my recipe. That's how I do this. Okay, that took forever. I had to get it to where it would fail on me so I could show you how not to do it. And I was having trouble getting it to not do it the way I needed it to. I think I have it figured out now. So here's a copy of that test cream I'm trying to create. And so I went in and put it in as percentages. And when I go into percentages, I have my heated water phase at 0 grams, right? It's not an ingredient. I don't have any of this in my formulation, nor is it a percentage of my formulation. So what I want to do is, if I was to hit save, it's telling me that there are 3 ingredients that there aren't any they're incomplete entries, right? So do you want to save it anyway? But when you hit save anyway, it's going to take those away. So if I hit OK, and I'm just going to go under creams and hit save. Now let's go into my creams. I have too many tabs open, as usual. There's my copy of my test. My heated water phase line, my heated oil phase line, and my cool down phase line are gone because there was nothing in either one of those fields, okay? So if I was to make a copy again, so let me come back up here. And, no, come here, let me get back up here. Sorry. I'm going to make a copy again and bring it back to where I need it so I can show you what to do. So a lot of times, let me let me start off with how I would normally have this. I would have this at 0 and 0, right? And then I had this at 60. Oops. Okay, so this is kind of how I enter a lot of my formulations, is by percentage. So I have my 100%. I need to enter something in those ingredient lines, even though there's nothing there. So I go over to amount and I hit like 0.01 grams on each of those lines. 0.01. So that's not enough to affect my formulation. It's not enough to affect the percentages, really, nothing like that. And so now I can save it, and it's not going to give me that little error that says, hey, there's 3 ingredients in here that are not they're not what's it say, they're not they're incomplete. It's not telling me I have incomplete ingredients. So I'm going to save this, save it to creams again. Let's do copy twice. All right, let's save that. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to go back up to my recipes, and here they are. It then has, in the percentages, added 0.01%. So if I was to, let's change this to 60, it's not going to let me save this because it's over 100%. So I'm saving it, it's saying, hey, it's over 100%. That's not a correct formulation. So I have to save it by the amount at that point, and it'll let me save it. Just something to watch for when you are working on these. Just make sure you're putting something in that ingredient amount, because it's very frustrating when you go back to that recipe and all those little spots are gone for you. So you can do that with anything you want. Just like I said, make sure you have something in the amount or something in the percent field to keep them there. So guys, I hope this was helpful. I feel like I was all over the place trying to create the error that I was wanting to create for you. But if you have any ideas, let me know on future videos. I'm happy to bring them to you. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.